Well, we are going to be waiting here, so I assume we are going to have some sort of substitution. I would definitely make a substitution if I was on the side of the Africa Freaks after that game because there looked like there was no life in that team. It was sort of CJ poking Africa's corpse with his stick.
I'd throw a bucket of cold water in their faces too, man, because those guys were like asleep or something. I don't know what happened.
It was pretty awkward to watch. And we'll see how long it takes Untara to get into the lobby. We're still waiting on him.
Sometimes it's kind of complicated, you know, getting into the lobby, getting into the proper order.
Presents a major challenge to professional players.
It certainly does. Certainly does. We've seen it many times.
And there's still no function in the client to actually reorder the lobby. So everybody, what happens, guys? Everybody has to sit in the spectator slots and then go top, jungle, mid, AD support. So you can't actually like switch the order. So it's always like a bunch of swapping around. And
you have to go in order.
Yeah.
Moving things to a different part of the screen, a technique that like Candy Crush has mastered. Not yet.
The LoL client.
League
it's
of
okay.
Legends lobby.
Hopefully we'll have a new client soon. That's what they keep telling us.
We'll see.
7 years later.
We'll see. You never know. Could be tomorrow. Could be
7 years from now.
7 years from now. Yep, it's true. Well, everybody getting in the lobby slowly but surely. Well, slowly anyway.
Maybe not surely.
Yeah, and then we'll see. Well, might have to build a couple new computers.
For Untara?
Yep, that's right. Untara needs his own. Yeah. The Shy computer, obviously, one and done. That's how computers work apparently over there. So
just throw them out when you're done with them.
That's right. Yep, single-use computers.
Yeah. Somebody would be making a fortune out of that.
No kidding. Yeah, probably a computer maker.
Really? Is that your hunch?
It's my theory. That's right. Yeah. It is kind of fun to have a little bit of a crowd in the studio today.
Or piggyback crowd.
Yeah, that's right. And what a piggyback crowd they are. They came out to see the clones. They said, "Bring in the clones."
It wasn't really an attack of the clones, though.
No, it was kind of a nap of the clones, I would say. And they're all gone now. We've incinerated them, and we're going to go back to the drawing board to see if we can find something a bit more lifelike, because those certainly were not. They were not, especially in game.
Still waiting on Untara.
Oh, Untara. The lobby is a scary, complicated place. You know, am I a spectator? Am I a spectator in my own life, or am I a player? Am I a top lane player? Am I just rapping really slowly, or is that
I thought you were. I thought this was some sort of
having
modern take on Shakespeare.
Perhaps, yeah.
Is this your monologue right now?
There you go.
Your soliloquy, DoA's esports soliloquy.
A kill, my kingdom for a kill. That's Shakespeare, isn't it?
Yeah,
close enough.
Well,
we'll replace kill with horse. And
yeah, it's Richard III. I played Richard III once, DoA.
I know. I've heard this story before, but tell it again because we've got some time. So you were Richard III, huh?
Yeah, I was an actor once. I played Richard III.
You're not acting right now?
There were 4 curtain calls. I'm actually just quoting Galaxy Quest right there.
Wow. Well,
it's an Alan Rickman line.
By Grabthar's hammer. That's impressive.
We shall start this broadcast.
By Grabthar's hammer, we shall start this broadcast. The piggyback will be avenged. No, probably won't.
There will be no vengeance, DoA.
Nope. Nope, no Untara either, so maybe we better go find Shy, because Untara's missing, guys. We don't know where to find him. Well, he's certainly not here. They haven't prepared the Untara clone yet, that's the thing.
Yeah, he wasn't on the starting roster for today, so we didn't actually get him ready.
That's right, he's still being grown in the test tube right now. Yep. We're going to pop him out of that capsule, kind of looks like when they get Neo out of the thing in the Matrix, you know, all the cables are popping off of him, and we have to towel him down and be like, it's time to play some League of Legends now, Untara.
It's weird because they actually go into a virtual world to play a video game.
That's
so
true.
They bring him back to the real world to play a video game. It's kind of a.
It is true. It's a bit dark, but it also fits. It fits. Yeah, it's okay. We'll roll with it.
If you think about it, The Matrix is basically the best video game ever invented.
Yeah, it's so realistic.
Also, real sports are esports in The Matrix. Did you think about that?
I'm just surprised that when somebody was running around in the Matrix, they didn't have their eyes suddenly turned blue and all they could see in front of them was, it's time to upgrade to Windows 10. That would have, if I was an agent, I would just send those upgrades at them until they gave up,
But they had to keep them fooled, though. That's.
Oh, that's true. That would have kind of given away that it was not the real world. Yeah.
Well, actually, in the real world, you get those updates all the time.
Yeah, that's true. That would let them know that it is the real world. Then it's like,
Do you think in
yeah.
the Matrix that the machines would ever so? Here's a question: Are we in the
I'm ready.
Matrix right now? Because
I
the
was about to
Windows
ask
10
that.
updates are in fact the way that they troll us. Because theoretically, the
Oh.
machines, the only way that they could troll us in a humorous manner, if machines have senses of humor, is to use the reproduction computers of the simulation within a simulation.
That's true. Well, here's the thing, is we know the computers like to have a little bit of fun once in a while. Merovingian likes to make special cake. Agent Smith had a pretty big laugh in the third movie, as we all did. And yeah, so I would say that, you know, Artifact looks like he's or the architect rather, he looks like he's a barrel of fun. Barrel of laughs, that guy. Yeah.
You know my favorite part of the third movie?
What?
When like Neo dies and then they like splay him out like he's crucified, so you have like the Jesus parallels. Just really awful.
Yeah.
No one's ever done that before, DoA.
No.
Really original.
That's a brand new storyline pioneered by the Wachowskis.
Sisters,
Their
I
movie.
guess.
I guess they're sisters now. Okay. All right.
Well, we're still waiting for Antara.
Yeah, our spectator computer is browsing the internet now. I'm not kidding.
Like
Yeah.
you do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's bringing up something else to watch, but we can't do that. We have to entertain you. That's right. So, let's do it.
With more
Let's
talk
entertain
about the
these guys.
Matrix.
Where'd your vest go again? Your vest disappeared.
I told you I was playing strip drink.
That's right. Well, what? All right. So we got.
There
new
was only
chairs.
one Infernal, so I only lost one piece of clothing
Look
that game.
Thank goodness. Look at these new chairs we've got.
Yeah, they're OGN branded.
We can't really.
Oh, you got it.
There you go. There's OGN on there. Yeah, but they've got armrests that come really far up, so I can just sit like this, like kind of like as if a velociraptor was sitting here.
Kind of look like a praying mantis.
Oh, that's right. I'm ready to like pick the champions. I don't know.
So Antara, I guess, is just not going to join this lobby.
He's not.
He's done.
That's right. You know, these chairs, let me tell you about the DX Racer OGN chair and its many features. The arm things go up and down individually. See? You can't see them on my screen, but trust me, I'm raising and lowering them. It's true. And let me show you the amazing lean back feature. No, it's not just a dance in a rap video. It is actually what this chair can do. You ready? Whoa! I felt like I was going to fall back for a second there. That was terrifying. Oh, I'm behind the clip. Whoa, there we go. Look at that. So far back.
This is our life now. Well, Antara's in the lobby.
Hey,
so thank
all
you
right.
for that nice demonstration, DoA.
You're welcome. And let me
I
tell
look
you,
forward to your DX Racer infomercials in the future.
You know, we're going to
I
take
could totally see you on 30 minutes of late night TV where I'm just like flipping channels at 3 in the morning. It's just DoA with a chair.
We're going to take these chairs out and we're going to find some hills to bomb. It's going to be sick. Yeah, well, with that, it's time to go into picks and bans as we enter the pick and ban box.
Oh, we're here this time with
That's right.
with our buddy Kled's Mount.
Kled's Mount. That's right. Sounds like a beer, doesn't it? A craft brew. Of a frothy Kled's Mount.
Oh, Kled's Mount.
That's right. Why not?
And it's a pause, DoA.
Ah, yes.
Our favorite time of the night. Piggyback pausing. Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. Your chair is a little bit lower than mine. You know that?
Yeah, I lowered it. It's easier to cast when it's lower. And
I
closer to the
did
monitor.
that too. I raised mine again when I saw there was a pause because I knew we'd probably be back on camera.
Nice.
I'm just
Thinking
on top-
ahead.
I'm on top of things like that, you know? That's
I don't
why-
care.
That's why I'm a professional.
Is that why? Because you raised your chair?
That's all it takes.
Well, you make it sound so easy.
It is.
Anybody could do it, apparently.
Meanwhile, CS dead even the two top laners as Centaur battles Ninja. Sort of Ninja. And sort of Centaur.
Is he really sort of a centaur? I think he actually is a centaur.
Yeah, but he's kind of like an undead Centaur, so
Zombie centaur? Is that enough for you?
kind of, I guess.
I suppose that goes back to the point of, do you think zombies are people?
Well, they were at one point.
Okay, so I guess he's not a centaur then.
Yeah. He was. He's a post-centaur. An ex-centaur. Pining for the fjords.
I bet very few people would get that reference.
I know, right? I know. Oh, well. 60s kids would understand.
It makes me sad how few people have probably seen Monty Python at this point.
You know, although, I gotta say, I feel like that's a show that's really kind of stood the test of time.
It is very timeless.
Yeah. So, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people have seen it even today. I'm sure somewhere out there in this wide world of ours, there's somebody watching it right now.
Indubitably.
Yeah.
And there it is, level 6.
All right, Utara ready to make his appearance anywhere, anytime. Anywhere one of his teammates is in danger, Utara will be there.
Shine the Untara signal into the sky.
Yep. It's just like a gap in the stars because it's a ninja, so just kind of put a big like black circle.
No, I think it's just a picture of Blunty.
The Blunty signals in the sky. That might summon somebody other than Shen, though. Make it like Jay and Silent Bob showing up at that point.
I was going to say Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, either one. I mean, all three of them. Why stop there, you know? Pauly Shore as well. He'll be there.
You just never know what you're going to get with the Blunty signal.
Yep. Cheech and Chong.
Probably Shen, though.
The entire population of Colorado.
As a native Coloradan,
you'd have to go. You're like, my people need me. You're obligated. Blunty signal shines in the sky. You'll be there eventually, but you're really kind of hungry first, so you better stop by and grab a little bite to eat, you know.
Takes a while to actually summon people.
Yeah, it does.
They get distracted.
It's not the most effective signal, perhaps. So people see it, they get a little bit paranoid, you know. Like, I don't know, there could be bad guys at the signal. I don't know if I want to go to the signal. I'm a little bit worried about that.
Already making a proactive decision here by stacking the bottom side of the map of pushing the waves.
Not bad.
They will be rewarded with a fancy ocean drake.
Are they really fancy? I feel like the Elder Dragon is kind of fancy, but the regular drakes...
I don't know, the ocean drake's really shiny.
Well, that's just because he's wet.
He's kind of sparkling too. He has a nice sheen to him, a luster. If I had to pick a scale, if I had to have scales from any of the drakes in this game, DoA, I would pick ocean.
I like Mountain Drake.
He would make the fanciest armor. Mountain Drake is just brown.
Oh, yeah, but it's like sturdy, man. Rock solid, if you will.
You would really want the Mountain Drake armor for its aesthetic reasons?
That's right. Looks tough. Well, you would want the fanciest one.
I would want the fancy
Makes sense. Only the fanciest drakes in Montecristo.
That's right.
Oh, the gank on the shy. Tries to flash away from it. Living for the moment. He actually gets out. They're going to turn it around. Whoa, Tara bounced right back on the sky. No! I'm Haru and I'm helping. Oh. No GN. Your place for piggyback.
All your piggyback needs.
That's right. Right here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. Right after this.
All right, well, it looks like we're going to get into this game pretty soon. Everybody's actually in the lobby this time.
Yeah, and we're right into picks and bans already.
We will pray to
Hooray!
the piggyback gods that we don't have a pause. Oh, piggyback gods.
Carry us
Please.
into the next pick and ban phase.
Please, without delay, can you
right.
expediently give us a game of League of Legends?
Without pause. May our socks be ever colorful and entertaining to the fans.
Please spare us from Twitch chat hangman.
That's right. Ah, yes, listen.
All right,
We are in picks and bans. Talia, the first ban by Africa. All right, well, It's another pause.
You thought you were going to be watching League of Legends.
Nope.
But instead, you get to look at our handsome faces instead,
That's
which
right.
is better than League of Legends in many ways.
You know, whenever I am wearing this vest and I see the collar kind of goes over the edge of it, I kind of feel like it's similar to the look that Lando Calrissian had in Return of the Jedi. Only he was wearing like a bolo tie at the time, and this is like a regular. That's the only time I pay attention to ties. By
Is
the
it
way.
Star Wars?
That's right. There you go. You got it.
Why don't you start, adapting your wardrobe towards Star Wars costume fashion? I would really enjoy that if you do that. Can you wear like a big Jedi cloak
Yeah,
for formal occasions?
I could.
Great. Okay, let's start doing that. On cast, preferably. Everybody else is in a suit, and you're wearing
Hey.
a robe.
This is OGN, man. I mean, they let us wear some crazy stuff sometimes. So yeah, I think if we can get away with the rainbow suits, maybe I can get away with the Jedi robes. It'd be kind of hot in summer though in Seoul. I don't know. I don't think I want to do that.
It's okay in winter though. Jedi robes.
Yeah, actually,
Great.
that sounds really nice.
Awesome.
This is very comfy. It's like one of those snuggies, or so, what do they call them? Where it's like the like blankets with arms.
I don't know.
I guess it's a robe. It's a blanket with arms, really. But
Yeah, it's a
But
robe.
there's-
No,
yeah, but there's like some special stupid like infomercial thing where it's like clearly a robe, but it's like a little bit different than a robe. It's like a sleeping bag with arms. So you unzip the bottom and stick your feet out and walk around.
wow, that
I
sounds
don't-
terrible.
I don't know.
Why would you spend money on that?
I don't know, man. I saw it on TV in America. There you go.
Who even watches TV anymore, duh?
It was a long time
Yeah,
ago.
I know.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Where they wore Jedi robes. And I would appreciate more bolo ties, too. I
Sure.
mean,
Well, I know you
Lando
would.
Calrissian has a pretty badass cape, too. Just
That is true. That's a different look, though.
Billy D. Williams rocks that cape.
Lando was a very well-dressed character in Star Wars. It's true. Han Solo was, too, though, for the most part,
If you guys want to laugh, you should go watch some of the Colt 45 commercials with Billy D. Williams from the 1980s.
I don't know if I've seen those.
Oh my God, they're so good.
I guess I haven't seen those, no.
Yeah, it's.
Does he reprise his role as Lando Calrissian?
No,
Oh.
I'll show them to you later. But
All right,
you
all right,
guys
we'll
would
check it
probably
out.
enjoy that more than this pause. Is Billy D. Williams Colt 45, where he tries to sell you premium malt liquor.
Hey, well, a man's got to eat, right? And sometimes a man's got to hawk malt liquor to the masses.
I would take a Colt 45 sponsorship, DoA.
Nothing wrong with it.
I would hope that they would.
You got to eat, too.
I hope they would let me reprise those commercials. If I could play Billy D. Williams' role, it would be incredible in these commercials.
Same clothes.
Yeah, everything the same, just with me.
You were wearing this tie once at an event. That was kind of like it was like at Worlds last year, where there's like this little X kind of thing here. What was that?
Cross-continental tie.
Cross-continental tie.
Yeah, it's continental tie.
It sounds like a breakfast I had at a hotel somewhere. But that's a tie, huh?
Yep, it is.
It's all right. All right. The more you know.
All right, we're in game now. It's okay.
All right. That's right. There you go. We're so educational. Time to move into game now. Perhaps.
About 1980s Colt 45 advertisement.
Hey, they don't teach you that kind of thing in school. That's the type of thing you can only learn on LCK Summer here on OGN.
That is actually a very true statement.
You are not going to find this information anywhere else.
About Billy D. Williams sponsorships.
Yep. What tie he wore.
He's a smooth guy. I love Billy D. Williams.
Yep. That's right. Hangs out with the Solution first mates. That was like the fish dude who was the co-pilot when they were attacking the Death Star in the third one. Name of Nien Nub.
He had a lot of
course.
He had a lot of face mucus.
No, it wasn't really. I don't know. He
didn't have
face
like
mucus.
goo on him.
No. I think your Jabba had the goo. But
Does Jabba even have goo? Jabba looked pretty dry.
Jabba had a lot of goo. No. Jeez, man. Go back and watch Jedi again. There was a lot of goo.
Was that added later? Was that the addition of the?
George looks like, I really always pictured Jabba with a lot of goo, so it's nice.
More goo, please.
We can go back and put that in with the magic of computers now. And he's going to sing a song and dance, too.
His mouth was gooey, I'll give him that. But
Yeah,
the rest of him looked kind of dry.
It's like a snake. You'd think it's slimy, but it's really very dry.
Yeah.
No, he was not. He was gooey. About the mouth.
Yes, his tongue was definitely gooey.
Perhaps other orifices faded off screen. Thank you. Well, here we are. And, of course, Vlad going to be pushed pretty hard. in lane by the Malzahar.
You bring up a good point, though. Why don't we know more about hut mating rituals?
I don't know, man. That's a great question. There hasn't been any documentation of that I'm aware of. There's some parts of the expanded universe that people just don't want to expand. Snowflower, look at the dazzle, but now he is in big trouble. He's going to have to flash here, maybe. Yep, there it is. Summoner used.
Maybe dazzling too aggressively, but that's okay. He's probably not going to need that flash.
Over dazzle.
Sometimes you get so excited to dazzle that it turns into a problem, man.
That's true. It's true. You never know. It's easy. Friends don't let friends dazzle too hard.
Yeah, that's what happens sometimes when I try and pick up girls in a bar.
Oh, really?
I over dazzle.
You dazzle them too hard. I thought I thought you were gonna say that's what happens when you put too many sticker gems on your dolls. Just bedazzle them a little bit too much.
Yeah, that happens too. Sometimes at the same time, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the real problem.
You really shouldn't do that to cats. Maybe it's not something they're as concerned about. Another Ocean Drake, maybe a Cloud Drake. We'll see. We'll find out in 20 seconds.
I wait with bated breath, DoA.
Do you?
Yep. I'm just not going to breathe right now.
That expression, though.
What about it?
Kind of makes you sound like you laced your breath with some sort of bait to lure something in.
Yeah, it's not the right way to spell that, but fine.
Yeah, but it kind of sounds that way.
It actually comes from abated breath.
I realize that, but I'm just saying. The way people
I do find
it.
it hilarious when people misspell that, though, like fish bait.
B-A-I-T-E-D.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you don't mean that.
Bated breath. I'm like, oh, I think there's medication for that. It's another Ocean Drake, and it's going to go over to the Africa Freaks.
Good for
once again.
fishermen, you know, you just sit in a boat and fish hop right in your mouth.
Yeah,
If you
just,
like sushi, it's awesome, let me tell you.
That is true. Well, you're kind of tasting sushi all the time. And after a while.
Can we start calling the Tarek Vladimir combo Twilight?
Yeah, I suppose.
The dazzling vampire.
Yeah. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Africa going for this Cloud Drake. I feel like if we had the Warwick Vladimir combo, that would be the Twilight one. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.